Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for global markets and commodities. In this analysis, we are going to look at US, Europe, UK and India indices, and also we will look at gold and silver and crude oil and natural gas. Now for US markets, this analysis is valid. Before I come up with my next analysis, just before the US cash session opens for Dow Jones and Nasdaq 100, those who are new to the channel must have watched my detailed and elaborate analysis on the weekly charts and the weekly analysis as how I predicted most of the markets are behaving exactly in same fashion till now. Now what is going to happen throughout this day? We are going to look with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Also chapters are included in this video so that you can watch the specific analysis which you are looking at, whether it is any index or commodities, so you can watch as per the chapters also and watch every analysis. The targets will be mentioned in the analysis itself. Now let's start with gold first. Looking at the gold chart, gold right now trading at 1858-59 levels. Now this is the 4-hour charts on of gold, and you can see after this strong bullish candle, it is trying to retrace a bit. This is kind of Poland flag formation, trying to break out. So once it breaks out beyond this zone at 1863, definitely it is a good level to go long, and it can give you another strong bullish candle, and it can continue to rise. Now till the time it remains below it is 1863, we have to be little bit cautious, and till 1855 levels also we have to be little bit cautious. Now in between these 8 points, it may try to consolidate before trying to take a decisive move. Now look at this also on the 4-hour charts, it is overbought. It is trading at the extremes of the Bollinger Bands. That is one point. The support on the 4-hour chart lying right there at around 1836, 1838 levels. So if it may try to slide a bit also before having to rise. Look at the directional retended price oscillator is looking down. The bullishness is diminishing. It is almost running parallel here. That is directional movement. And look at the stochastic. It is trying to cross over from here. So if it drops below, then probably it can try to cool down a bit, because right now this is overbought. But remember, it can sustain such overbought levels for little long also, and hence any breakout beyond 1863 definitely will be a good level to go long on gold. Now look at the MACD on a 4-hour chart. It's wide and divergent, overbought on RSI on a 4-hour chart. That is another important observation here. And now look at the daily charts for gold. On a daily chart for gold, you can see here lower highs is what we can see here. Now if it continues to trade beyond 1863, that is what we can say, then beyond that level obviously we will be looking forward to a good bullish rise on gold, where we can expect it to rise till towards 1865, the nearest resistance, and then it will fly towards 1871, 1873 levels. Beyond that, sky is the limit. Also look at this, it has formed a higher low still now, and hence any break below 1855 will be a good observation that probably it may try to slide till towards 1847 and below levels. Another observation on a gold chart, you can see here, uh, see, this is a sideways, or rather say with the upward momentum, it is shown sideways movement, or rather little bullish movement. But now this is a breakout candle, and after this breakout candle probably you can expect it to sustain this breakout for a little long, and can give couple of green candles. Now because this is a breakout, we have to expect a little rally, another rally which may continue, but only beyond sustaining 1863, 1865 levels. That is what I have said in my weekly analysis also. Now on the downside here, it is the support right now lying at around 1820-30 zone, that is from the 20 and 50 moving average, and the 100 moving average still here between 1810 and 1830. There is a strong support lying for gold, and hence if it continues to drop, the first support will come into picture at around 1847. This was the level at which I can expect that around 1838 and 1847 it might try to get a little support if it continues to drop. Else it can probably looking bullish if it breaks beyond 1863, 1865. Definitely it is going to rise towards 1873, 1878, and plus levels also can be expected on gold today itself. So in sum, go long beyond 1863, and you can remain short below 1855 for very nearby targets at 1851 and 1847, and if it slides below 1847, you can expect it to drop till towards 1841 and 1838 levels. Don't trade in between 1855 and 1863 levels. Directional movement is the trended price oscillator is running flat. Directional movement is also running flat with little bullishness. Also, it is overbought on stochastic, and see, now it has shown a breakout and it is still overbought. So probably we have to wait and watch and how it behaves at these levels between 1855 and 1863. It can try to consolidate in between these levels, and rather it can go till towards 1847 also before trying to take a rise. We have to be a little bit cautious here. Don't trade only with a stop loss. For a short entry, the stop loss has to be at around 1863. For a long entry, the stop loss has to be at around 1855. But yes, enter only once it is above 1863 for long and below 1855 for short. So take your positions accordingly. Also, if you look at the MACD has crossed over 50 days back and are divergent right now. RSI is almost entering into overbought levels. So considering all this, I have summarized all the till now, and take your entries accordingly. Now let's move towards silver. Now this is on the daily chart for silver. You can see silver has tried to achieve. See, this was the breakout for silver also previous day, and we have seen lower highs and higher lower highs you can see, and lower lows also on the daily charts. Also now it is trying to give a higher low here. So any short entry is only below 2350. Once it breaks 2350, then only you can expect it to retrace a bit, else with the support at 2350 it is going to rise. Now how far it could rise, you can see here, lot much gap to cover here on silver, and probably till the time it remains beyond 2350, the next target is at around 2390 levels, and beyond that it will try to hit 2410. So a probable rise can be expected once on silver, and I am bullish on silver with the support at 2350. You can remain long on silver. We can expect 2390 and 2410 levels on 2410 and 2420 levels on silver. Remember, these levels are strong resistances at around 2420 levels. Beyond this, definitely it is going to remain bullish. And also, if you see the downward support lying at around 2330, 2340 levels. Now 2340, as previously also we have seen, is a stronger support for silver, and now it is trading beyond this level. Hence any move beyond 2380, you can go long definitely. Any move beyond 2380, you can remain long definitely. 2390 the nearest target, 2410, and beyond that definitely it will fly towards 2430 and 2440 levels. On the downside, the support is at around 2340 2350. So if you are long at on silver at around these levels, keep your stop loss as 2350, and below that also there is a support coming into picture at around 2340 levels. We have seen previously also 2340, 2335, specifically talking 2335, which is a 100 period move. You can see 100 period moving average giving it a resistance here, support here at around 2335 levels. So only breaking this, I will recommend you to go short on silver. Then you can expect it to come back till towards 2300 levels. But till the time for the it remains about 2350, you can remain long. Now look at the trended price oscillator. It is still bullish, but it may try to enter into red. I will summarize all this analysis at the end of this, don't worry. And directional movement is divergent towards bullish, but stochastic here is overbought, and the divergence on the stochastic is looking down, but still it is acting bullish here, and the MACD lines are running parallel on a buy side. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts also. See, on the 4-hour chart, it appears that we are going to see a massive rise on silver. You can see here after this couple of bullish candle, it is trying to consolidate, and this is going to be a breakout candle. And that is why I say till the time it remains above 2350, you can remain bullish on silver. We can expect another massive candle coming forward in today's chart. Probably it is going to rise till towards 2410 and beyond levels. That is my expectation. Probably we are going to see a strong bullish candle on silver. It is going to fly from here, and how far this could go, as I said, 2400 and 2420 levels can be expected. Now If you see the directional movement, the stochastic is overbought, crossing over on the buy side, crossing over on the sell side. Directional movement is bullish, and MACD lines have just crossed over 3 days back, probably trying to give it a bullish momentum. Continuing with it, it can rise today. The RSI is trying to enter into overbought levels. So with the stop loss at 2350, I will recommend you to go long on silver. Probably you will expect 2390, 2410 and 2430 can also be expected on silver, if not today, by tomorrow. But it is going to remain bullish till the time it remains above 2350 levels. You can remain long. Below 2350 you can go short at 2350. See, we have to look at both ways. We cannot say that whatever I think is going to happen, yes, chances are high that it will remain bullish. However, you have to keep whichever direction it goes, we have to enjoy, we have to take the benefit out of it. So take a short entry at 2350, and the next target is at around 2335. So rather I will say take a short entry at 2345, because that will be the comfortable level. It may try to continue beyond and above these levels. Once it is below 2345, you can take a short entry for 2335 and 2320 levels, and beyond that it will try to drop towards 2300. So yes, we have, as I said, enjoy the directional flow. Right now it is bullish with a stop loss at 2350. You can remain long. Now this is all for silver. Let's move towards Nifty 50. Now this is Nifty's daily chart, and you can see it has formed a little higher high. It has formed the lows here. It is trying to drop. Probably we might get a stronger bearish candle from here, which will try to take it towards 17,000 and below levels. How far it could go, as I said in my weekly analysis, the downside is open for Nifty 50. It can slide strongly. Now only long entry, as I said on the daily charts, is about 17,220. Once it goes beyond 17,220, you can take a long entry. Else, in my opinion, I will expect Nifty 50 to slide, and you can see it is trying to break here, but the support should come into picture at 16,900. So if it drops below 16,900, then definitely there will be a stronger fall on Nifty 50 in the coming days towards 16,800 and below levels. Probably it can try to break strongly. Also, long entry, as I said, is recommended above 17,220. Once it goes past 17,220, how far it could rise? Now once it goes past 17,220, it will try to hit this zone at 17,300, and I think 17,300 could be the probably high. Beyond 17,300, then definitely I will say that is the reversal, and it is trying to hit this zone at 17,420 and 17,500. In fact, can fly beyond these levels. So we have to be very cautious. Beyond 17,220, we have to exit our shorts and enter longs there. That is what it appears. And also, if you look at the trended price oscillator, is trading in a sell zone, and the directional movement is also bearish. Also look at the stochastic has just, it is try to, as I shared in my weekly analysis, it will try to enter into oversold levels, and probably today's slide may take it towards oversold levels, and hence and may bounce back after a couple of days. But for today, it appears that it is going to trade in red, and probably it might try to achieve 6,900 before trying to rise a bit. But let's have a look at different charts also here. From here also, RSI is comfortable at neither showing any stress, but at comfortable levels, and MACD lines have just crossed over on a daily charts and are divergent. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, after this minor green candle on the 4-hour charts, it is giving the first red candle. Probably it can try to give couple of red candles from here, trying to take it below 17,000, and in fact towards 16,950 and 16,000 levels. From here also the long entry is recommended once it goes past 17,220. As I said, the strongest resistance zone is at around 17,350 to 17,450 levels. So if it continues to rise beyond 17,220, then first target is at around 17,300, then 17,350 and 17,450 levels. I don't expect that this is going to happen today, but these are markets, and close your shorts at 17,220, enter a long at 17,220, and rather I will say enter a long at 17,250 levels. So once it is at 17,250, you can take a long entry. Don't take a long entry below 17,250. I will recommend don't take a long entry below 17,250. till the time it is below 17250, it is a good time to take a short entry. Rather, you can uh, take a short anytime below 17200, 17250 levels. At these levels you can try to take a short entry and expect it to drop towards 17050 and 16950. Remember, it can drop below 17,000 levels. That is my expectation. Probably it might try to hit 16,900 levels, but on the 4-hour charts it is oversold, and hence we have to be very cautious. It can show a reversal with the cash market or after the cash market, that we have to see. At the cash market also you can expect that it may slide heavily before trying to bounce a bit with the US session. And MACD lines on a 4-hour charts is almost on a divergent side and looking downside. RSI is comfortable. So also look at the weekly charts. What does the weekly charts are? Weekly charts are taking a shape for a sell here, and probably 16950 may provide a stronger support. So if it continues to drop from here, 16950, 900 is almost certain, and below that it may try to hit. Below that, sky is the limit, it can drop heavily. So take your positions accordingly. On Nifty 50, one can remain short till the time it is below 17250. That till there, any rise you can take a short entry. You can expect 17050, 17,000 and 16950 levels. Above 17,000, above 17,250, yes, close your shorts, enter a long entry. It is going to reverse the first target at 17,300, then 17,350 and then 17,450 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards US 30 and US 100. US 100 on the daily charts. US 100 on the daily charts, he has seen a higher high. Also, there is a support available at 14,190, 180 levels. So, with the support at 14,180, 190, once this support as 14,180 is taken, you can go short on US 100. Probably below that, it is going to slide heavily towards 14,100 and 14,000, sub 14,000 levels can also be expected. So, yes, it is formed a double bottom on this chart, and hence 14,180 I will be looking forward to. Once it breaks 14,180, then only I will recommend you to go long, go short else. And probably once it breaks 14,300, yes, you can go long here. It is expected to rise from there if it continues to continue to trade beyond 14,300 levels. So till the time it is between 14,180 and 14,300, we have to be very cautious there. It is, let it take a direction, then only take a positional entry. Now directional movement is still in sell. The trended price oscillator is in sell. The stochastic is oversold. That is my point here. The stochastic is oversold on the daily charts, and hence a probable reversal can be expected. But the MACD on the daily charts is going to cross over on the sell side. So once it crosses over, probably with a strong bearish candle, it may try to cross over with a strong bearish candle, and it can continue to trade in red for little long after that. So that is one of the expectation, that despite a minor green candle or retracement, it can continue to trade for the rest of the week and in the red. And yes, since stochastic is oversold, it may try to retrace a bit. However, any short entry is only below 14,180 levels. RSI here is okay. Now look at 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you will find that. So another observation which I am trying to say here is, now on the daily charts, you will see that. See, for Nasdaq 100, this is the 20 period moving average, giving it a resistance for any rise at 14,500 plus levels, that is 14,600 and 14,830 zone. So this is a very strong resistance zone for Nasdaq 100. Beyond that, definitely it will rise, but till the time it remains beyond this, below this zone, it is indicating that markets are bearish. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you will find that, see, after this minor higher highs, now it may try to give, once it breaks this zone at 14,200 and specifically as I said 14,180, then I will expect it to give a stronger bearish candle, taking it towards 14,000, and in fact can slide well below those levels towards 13,800 levels. So breaking 14,200, we have to be cautious here, and we can take a short entry at 14,180 and a long entry is recommended. So once, why I am saying a long entry is recommended beyond 14,300. Now let's say try to take a support here at 14,200 and tries to rise. it may try to give you this formation where it is trying to retrace back again till towards 14500, and from there taking a drop. So once it rises beyond 14300, yes, it is a good level to go long, and yeah, there you can expect it to rise again till towards 14500 and plus levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now look at the directional movement is sell. The stochastic on a 4-hour chart is oversold and MACD lines are divergent. RSI is oversold. Hence, a reversal can also be expected, and most indicators are oversold, and hence probably it may try to retrace a bit towards 14500. If it continues to go beyond 14300, yes, definitely that is an indication that it is trying to reverse, and take your positions accordingly. Don't trade in between 14180 and 14300 levels. In between these 120 points, you have to wait and watch and see how the direction, how it is taking a shape. Now let's move towards US 30. US 30 on the daily charts are trading almost at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. You can see the 50 exponential moving average trying to give it a resistance here, probably now at around 34,750, 34,800 level. So only long I will recommend. Once it goes beyond 34,850, you can take a long entry. 34,900, this is the 4-hour chart, this is the 100 period moving average, and beyond 34,900 definitely there will be a stronger bullish move here. Till the time it remains below 34,900, I will not expect it to rise. On the downside, the sky is the limit. 34,500 is something which it is looking forward to on a 4-hour chart. Now also look at the trended price oscillator is on sell side, and the directional movement is also on sell side. The stochastic is oversold, that is another point of worry, and MACD lines are running parallel and on a sell side. On the 4-hour chart, it appears that it can continue with the bearish momentum for a little long. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you can see that it is trying to trade within this, and 34,900 is something which it is trying to get a resistance here at. 34,700 is something which is trying to get a support here at. Now below 34,700, yes, you can take a short entry. The next support will come into picture here at around 34,600 levels. Below 34,600, definitely it is going to slide heavily. So yes, you can take a short entry at around 34,680, 660 levels. Then 34,600 should provide a support. Below that, it is going to break heavily towards 34,500, 34,400 and below levels. In fact, it can drop heavily on the downside on a daily chart. Probably we can expect a stronger bearish candle. Now how far this could be a bearish candle? See, we can see a sharp bullish bearish candle where you can expect it to drop till towards 34,300, 34,200 levels also. Now we can see that it has got its the bottom is at around 33,500 for the, as we have seen previous consolidation around these levels 33,500. So probably below these levels it can continue to slide. We can expect it to drop till towards 34,350, 300 levels, and then towards 34,000 levels. So it may continue to slide on the daily charts towards these levels. Certainty below 34,660, yes, you can remain short. You can expect it to drop below 34,300, 34,000 levels. Now on the upside, once it goes beyond 34,900, then only I will expect it to rise. In between these 250 points, we have to be very cautious. So the trended direction movement is still sell, oversold on stochastic, hence it has to bounce back. But when it will bounce back, that we have to see. There is a crossover on MACD which is going to happen. So if it gives a strong bearish candle, both for Nasdaq 100 and US 30, it is going to give a crossover on daily charts on MACD, and hence indicating probable bearishness in the coming days. RSI is almost trading at a comfortable levels here. So in sum, to summarize here, a long entry is recommended on US 30 beyond 34,850 levels, and specifically beyond 34,900. Definitely we are going to see a stronger rise towards 35,200 and plus levels, and on the downside below 34,700, and specifically I will say 34,660 levels, you can take a short entry. Rather you can take a short entry 34,700 also. From there it may try to take a drop till towards 34,500, 34,300 and 34,000 levels can also be seen. See, it may try to demolish everything with one or two large red candles before it tries to bounce back. Since indicators are oversold, it can continue for a couple of days and then it shows a bounce back, but the drop is so sharp that it may not try to retrace back and the indicators again turn into green, but it may not come back to the original levels, and hence you can remain short with the stop loss there. So take your positions accordingly for US 30. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. FTSE 100 holding his fort strongly and with the support at 7580. Now, if you recall in my daily analysis, I have told 7580 is a very strong support for FTSE 100. At the same time, 7650 is a very strong resistance for FTSE 100. So, only short entry for FTSE 100 is at below 7580 level. Once it breaks 7580, you can go short on FTSE 100. Then 7560, that is the 50 moving average, will provide a support, and below that it is definitely going to drop towards. Also look at this, the 20 period moving average at around 7540. So once it is below 7580, you can take a rather short entry at 7575 for 7560 7540 levels. And also on the downside, if you look at, it has got its support at 7520 also. So 75 short entry there, and take a short entry for 7560 7540 and 7520 levels. Below that it will drop towards 7480. Remember, below 7520 the support is coming at 7420 levels. Also on the upside, now since it is trying to retrace back a bit, go long at 7620 only. Beyond 7620 it will try to hit 7640 and plus levels. So a stochastic is almost looking downward but comfortable levels, and it is on the sell side. It is still on a buy side on the directional movement, and the trended price oscillator is still green. However, there is a crossover which can happen on the MACD lines. If it gives a red candle today, probably it may crossover on the sell side. On the 4-hour charts, you can see here it has got its support on the bottom of the Bollinger Bands at 7580 7575. That is why I recommend you to go short only at 7575. Also look at this, it is trying to retrace back a bit from here, and it is also getting a resistance in between this zone. So a probable long entry, yes, you can take above 7630, and beyond 7630 it will try to give you this, that is 7645 and 7660 7650 and 7660 levels. So beyond 7630 you can remain long on FTSE 100. It will definitely rise towards 7660 7645 7650 and 7660 levels. On the downside, below 7575 you can take a short entry. For FTSE 100, you can expect it to drop towards 7560 7540 and below levels. Now let's have a look at Germany 40. Germany 40 on a 4-hour chart has seen a high and also a couple of green candles. Now it is trying to break this support at around 15 140 130 zone. Now look at this chart here on a 4-hour chart. See, couple of green candles it has seen, then one sharp red candle. Here also we might see one sharp red candle taking it towards 15,000 levels. So till the time, I will say a long entry is there only beyond 15250. Once 15250 is taken, definitely it will rise towards 15350 and 400 levels. Remember, it can reverse anytime, and a support is available here at around 15150 levels. 15100, you can rather take a short entry only at 15100. So because that is almost bottom of the Bollinger Bands also, and a short entry I will recommend you to go at 15100, where you can expect it to drop below 15,000 and 14,900 levels, and a short long entry at 15250 levels, above which you can expect it to rise till towards 15350 and 400 levels. So yes, above 15250 we are getting couple of green candles where you can expect it to rise another 150 points or so. But however, right now it looks that we might see a drop on Germany 40. Also look at Germany 40. The directional movement is red, oversold on the stochastic. MACD is on sell side, and on the daily charts, you can see here it is trying to take a shape for another red candle, but we have to see how it behaves at this levels. Now that is why we are seeing that it is getting a support consistently at around 15,140 120 levels, and that is why I recommend you to go short below 15,100. Once it breaks 15,100, the direction is red, then it will definitely try to take it towards 15,000 levels, 14,950, and in fact can take it below 14,900 levels. The next support will come into picture at 14,800 below levels. On the upside, once it breaks 14,250, it may try to hit 15,400, which is going to be a stronger resistance from the 20 period moving average. Also look at the stochastic is near oversold, directional movement is red, MACD is red, and still between these 100 points we have to be cautious between 15,100 and 15,250 levels. These 150 points, will let it take a direction, let it take a shape, because the day has just started, and hence I will recommend you to trade cautiously in between 150 points, rather stay away in between these 150 points. Long entry beyond 15,250 for a target of 15,350 400, short entry below 15,100 for a target of 14,950 14,900, or rather a stop loss at rather a target of 15,000. Also 15,000 should provide a support. Below that it will try to hit 14,950 and 14,900 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude oil. As shared in my weekly analysis, we were bullish on crude oil, and that is what it is showing right now. It has seen a high, it is trading at a high at around 93 levels, 92, 99, 9300 levels. The support is, with the support at around 9000, 9200, it is forming a tail, it has formed a tail, and now trying to take a shape. Remember, it is also at the extremes of the Bollinger Bands, and only long entry I will recommend is beyond 9360, 9370 levels. Once it is beyond 9370, definitely it will give you another sharp green candle. Also look at this, second green candle is certain. After this retracement, it is broke out and given one a strong bullish breakout. Now a second green candle is almost certain. So how far this could be, like 8800 to 9200, and hence from 9200 to at least 9400 is what I can expect. 9400, 9450 and plus levels can be expected. Now on the daily charts, as I said, 8800 is a very strong support for crude oil, and hence you can remain long with the stop loss at 8800. Now directional movement is green, a stochastic is looking upwards, and there is a probable crossover on the MACD. RSI is overbought here, and hence as I said, a long entry beyond 92 9360 is a very good long entry for 9450 9500 levels. Also let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, the you can see here, see, it is trying to shy away from these highs, and it is trying to shy away from these highs. That is why I say 9360 levels. Beyond 9360, definitely it will rise. Also look at that, it has got its support at this level at 9200. Now with the support at 9200, probably now it after trading in this candles, it is going to give you a stronger green candle, taking it towards 9500 9600 levels. So what will happen, it is trying to form these steps, minor steps for a strong bullish candle. It will trade here, and definitely once it breaks 9360, it is going to fly towards 9600 9500 9600 levels. Bullish on crude oil again, and you can take your positions accordingly. The support levels coming into picture at 9000 and 8900 levels from the 20 period moving average, and specifically 8800 is a very strong support. So from 8800 to 9000 levels, strong supports are there. Probably it can bounce back, even if it drops, it can bounce back from these levels. Now I will expect for crude oil today, it might hit 9500 and 9600 levels. If not today, then tomorrow probably we are going to look at a bullish candle on crude oil. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. Natural gas, as I shared in my weekly analysis, we were bullish on natural gas. We had expected that it has taken a support at around 3900 levels and looking to rise here, and that is what has happened. It is broke out and it is trading at 4100 levels. Now the support lying right now at around 4050 levels. So as I shared in my weekly analysis, also go long beyond 4050, go long beyond 4050. Now the stop loss, with the stop loss at 4050, you can remain long on natural gas. Probably the next target at around 4200, this is going to be an important target. Beyond that, it will try to hit 4320 and 4400 levels. natural gas can do wonders in a day. So take your positions accordingly. With the stop loss at 40.50, one can remain long, but yes, there is a gap to be filled as it is given a gap up opening, and hence a stop loss at 39.50 you can also put and remain long. And however, I can expect it to remain bullish. There is a crossover and the trended price oscillator may happen, and a stochastic overbought may continue to sustain these overbought levels for little long. There is a crossover on MACD and it is trading in a bullish zone. Now this is on the 4-hour charts. Let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily chart, see here on the daily charts, as I told in my weekly analysis also, that it is a reversal. It is going to give you a reversal candle here, and now it is going to rise. And the long entry, as I said in my weekly analysis also, beyond 40.50, now it is looking forward to 4300 and 4400, and this week we might see it trading with a rise. It can head towards 4600, which is going to be the 100 period moving average and stronger resistance for the week. Now for the week, one can remain long, and for the day also one can remain long. For the day, the stop loss is at should be set at 40.50. For the week, the stop loss should be set at 3900, 3950 zone. Now till the time for the week it remains above 3900, 3950, one can remain long, and for the day till the time it remains above 40.50, one can remain long. For the day, the target is 4200 and 4400 levels. It can fly. Remember, this is natural gas, can do wonders. Take your positions accordingly. I am bullish on natural gas. Now this is all from my side, and those who are new to the channel, do press like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Join my Telegram channel. Join my next mentorship course. The next batch is in fact starting tomorrow. I think the seats are full. Let my team come back to this on this. Raise a query to me via email or Telegram. If you have any queries with respect to the course or with respect to any of your trading queries, you can write down to me. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.